All right, guys, let's talk a little bit more about physique transformations, specifically gaining strength and muscular size. Okay, just a really quick Cliff Notes version for the people who haven't seen the other videos in this series. Number one, a physique transformation is when someone doesn't see you for like 3, 4, 6 months, and when he looks at you again, he's like, "What the fuck happened to you?" Like a complete, drastic, incredible change. Okay. And we also said that there are 3 different ways you can do that. If you're very overweight and you get lean and ripped, like muscular definition everywhere, that's a massive physique transformation. If you are very skinny, you build a lot of strength and muscle in a short amount of time, you completely transform your physique. Or if you're like me right now, where I'm lean and I'm muscular, but you go ahead and you like slowly get leaner while slowly building a little bit more strength and muscle. It's the least obvious and the slowest of the 3 transformations. But, you know, like I said, a guy going from like lean to ripped and a guy going from muscular to like really ripped and muscular is a massive transformation too. But today we're just going to talk about building muscular size, okay? And we're going to talk about something that a lot of people ask about, okay? And that is like rep range, selection of exercises, etc. Because there is a lot of talk out there, okay, about, you know, this certain rep range is for building strength, and this rep range is for building size, and this rep range is for building endurance. And I basically want to talk about that. I mean, what you're talking about is like 3 to 5 reps will build strength, supposedly not build a lot of size. You know, over like 15 or 20 reps, you're talking about building more endurance than anything else, supposedly. And then the bodybuilding paradigm is to go like 10 to 15 reps, okay? And that is supposedly the best rep range, okay, repetition per set of an exercise, okay, how many repetitions you do at one time, the best rep range to build muscle. Now, it's one of those things like, you know, a long time ago, people used to say that eating 6 meals a day was science, and then it was disproven, and now it's just bro science, and it goes back and forth. It's like a lot of people used to talk about this being science, and science proves this. But the fact of the matter is, first of all, I am not a really big science guy. I'm a really big bro science guy. That means experience. This works for me. This works for everyone I know. That doesn't work, and, you know, as opposed to like, you know, some kind of a test tube study somewhere. But one of the greatest experts of our era, okay, Dr. Brad Schoenfeld, he is an absolute expert at muscle hypertrophy, okay, actually the science of building muscle. He's an expert in that. You know, he studies that. He reads studies about that. He gives speeches on that. I mean, he is just an absolute expert, an encyclopedia of information. And he is, as C.T. Fletcher would say, a slide rule motherfucker. I mean, he's actually, you know, like a PhD. He's actually an intelligent, trained, educated person. And he posted something recently on his Instagram about, you know, different rep ranges. It was like a short rep range, the medium bodybuilding rep range, and the big rep range. It was like builds muscle, builds muscle, builds muscle. So basically what he says is, according to like several different studies, yes, every rep range will build muscle, okay? So first of all, let me just put that out there, okay? Every rep range will build muscle. For the people who think if you do 3 to 5 reps of an exercise that you're not going to build muscle doing that, I mean, show me like a skinny power lifter, okay? Show me a skinny, you know, Olympic weightlifter or something like that, okay? The fact of the matter is, yes, you can say, well, he's stronger than this bodybuilder, but the bodybuilder is bigger. Yeah, maybe that's true, but the fact of the matter is he's not fucking skinny, okay? Nobody who's very strong is skinny, period, end of story, okay? So a stronger muscle is a bigger muscle. And second, there are theories, but there are theories about different types of hypertrophy, okay? There's myofibrillar hypertrophy and there's sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. Myofibrillar hypertrophy is basically you do heavy weight, fewer repetitions, okay? You rip the muscles down, the fibers grow back stronger and larger. And the other one is sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, which basically means you pump the muscles full of fluid and they get bigger and puffier, okay? The thing is, okay, that's also a slightly different type of muscle. I mean, you have some bodybuilders who have like, who have like muscle and they're very pumped and they're very big. But then sometimes you see some other guys like Bruce Lee, for instance, who is extraordinarily strong for his size, extraordinarily strong for his 130 pounds. And he just had a completely different type of muscle. And it was this myofibrillar hypertrophy. It was meant basically the muscle, the little muscle he had was dense and hard as a rock. Okay. He did a lot of work on his forearms, and people would say, like, if you grabbed his forearm, it was like grabbing a baseball bat. It was just hard as a rock. So like I said, it's a different type of muscle, number one. Okay, but also number two, I want to talk about this, is when you, okay, let's just go off and say that, doing more sets, okay, more volume of training will produce bigger muscles, okay, more total number of repetitions, more total volume, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Let's look at it like this. When I transform my body, okay, when I want to get bigger, I want to get stronger, I concentrate on strength, okay? I have people, when I'm training a person who wants to get bigger, I have them concentrate on strength. And think about it like this. I'm just going to put a number out there, like with my with my trap bar deadlift. It's one of my better lifts. Okay, right now I'm using 5 plates, about 500 pounds for sets of 5 reps. Okay, that's like 2.5 times my body weight, more than 2.5 times my body weight, because lean, I'm like 190 maybe. Okay, so that's a lot of weight. Now, what I used to do was I did a set with 1 plate, a set with 2 plates. And then I did 3 sets, okay, for a total of 5, 3 sets with 3 plates, okay, with 5 reps. And I was doing like more volume. With my heaviest weight, I was doing 3 sets of 5 reps, okay? Then I went ahead and I built it up further. So then I was doing 1 plate, 2 plates, 3 plates, and my heavy set, I worked all the way up to 4 plates. So I did 2 sets of 5 reps with 4 plates. Okay, so I was doing less volume with my heaviest set, or my heaviest weight rather, but I was doing a much heavier weight. I mean, I'd put on another 90 pounds. Now I'm up to 5 plates. So that means I do a warm up with 1, a warm up with 2, a warm up with 3, a really heavy warm up with 4 plates, and then 1 heavy set with 5 plates, okay, for 5 reps. So yes, I'm decreasing the volume of what I'm doing, okay, the decrease of the volume of my heavy sets, but I'm really increasing the intensity. I mean, I'm putting a lot of effort and lifting a lot of weight with those heavy sets. Now, pay attention to this. Let's say you go into a strength phase like I'm in right now, okay, and I built on myself all the way up to 5 reps. Now, let's say I leave the weight where it is, okay, and I just go ahead and I increase the number of sets I do. So now, instead of doing warm-ups and then doing 1 heavy set with 5 plates, let's say I do my warm-ups and then I do 2 heavy sets with 5 plates, and then I do 3 heavy sets with 5 plates, okay, and then maybe 4 and maybe 5 sets with 5 plates. But the idea is, because I concentrated on strength, okay, and building up a certain amount of strength on this exercise, imagine the difference between doing 2 heavy sets, okay, with 5 plates and doing 2 heavy sets with 4 plates. Imagine me building up so I don't do 1 set with 5 plates, but I do 3 sets with 5 plates. A while ago, I was doing 3 heavy sets with 3 plates, okay? Now, I would be doing 3 heavy sets with 5 plates. So that would mean I would be the same volume, okay? 3 sets of 5 reps with my maximum weight, but instead of my maximum weight being 3 plates, it's 5 plates now. That's 180 pounds more that I'm lifting now than when I was lifting with 3 plates for my heavy set. So like I said, if I do build up the volume, okay, I basically get like the best of both worlds, okay? I concentrated on strength. Now, if I increase the volume by doing more sets with my top weight, I'm going to be doing a lot more work. The same volume, same sets, the same reps, but I'll be using like 90 or 180 pounds more than I was before, okay? And that's something that a lot of people really don't think about. Like in the short term, okay, concentrate on strength. Then after you've built up a baseline of strength, then you could go ahead and increase the volume, okay? Then after that, when you feel ready to make another run at it, then you concentrate on building strength and maybe decrease the volume of your heavy sets a little bit. And then when you reach another level, then you can go ahead and concentrate on just increasing the volume again, okay? And that's something that a lot of people don't think about because it's really hard to get stronger, okay, and like do like a lot of volume at the same time. I personally, when I'm pushing over trying to put another plate somewhere or put another however much weight on something, I really want to concentrate at that one or maybe two, but especially when I'm really pushing it, that one heavy set. I really want to get that one heavy set in. So it's really a mental thing. I really force myself to get it. Then when I'm a little bit stable there, then like I said, I could start increasing and coming in more volume. But it's because of the strength work, okay, sacrificing volume for pure strength, that I was able to do more volume at a much heavier weight, okay? So like I said, think long term. Even if you believe that a certain rep range is better, or even if you believe that a certain amount of volume is better to build muscle, the fact of the matter remains, concentrating on the short term on strength will allow you in the long term to do your hypertrophy work, your great amounts of volume, et cetera, at a much heavier weight and a much higher level, which absolutely will build a lot more muscle long term than if you concentrate from the very beginning to do this huge long marathon workout and basically take volume and sacrifice your strength building. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't clicked on the little bell button thing next to the subscription button, do that, because otherwise you're not going to be informed, and that was the point of subscribing if you're not going to be told that another video comes out. Got a lot more videos on physique transformation going to be coming out here. I mean, it's summer, so everybody wants to get in shape in summer, and after summer is winter, where everybody wants to build up and get in shape for the next summer. So definitely want to catch all these videos. If you have any questions, I'm really trying to keep up with the comments, so if you have any questions, ask the questions. I will answer them to my best of my ability, or I will just do a video like this. And like I said, I switched over to my targeted ketogenic diet, changed around my workouts. Right now I'm going to be working on getting leaner and stronger at the same time, okay? Doing a physical recomposition. If you're interested in how the diet works, I've got a video that explains everything about it, why I'm taking in carbs, how I'm taking in carbs, what kind of workout I'm doing that requires me to take in a certain amount of carbs, the certain types of carbs, everything. Just click on a link in the description below and it will bring you to that video. You can watch it and it will explain everything about the diet that I'm currently doing. All right, guys, see you in the next video.